breaking news after Kamal Haasan's firm refusal to apologize for his controversial remarks. The standoff with Karnataka intensifies. In fact, the Karnataka Film Chamber of Commerce has taken a hard line, declaring no question of compromise unless Kamal Haasan issues an apology. In fact, it says no apology, no release, indicating that the row over respect to Karnataka pride is far from over. Turning up the heat, the Karnataka State Labour Council is now preparing to approach the courts to disallow the release of Kamal Haasan's Thug Life. So there you have it, the massive political or should be parochial face-off? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Let me ask that question to our panelists. Today joining us on the show, we have Dr. Narendra Rangappa, a spokesperson with the BJP. We have Dinesh Jotwani, who's a senior lawyer. Avantika Shetty is joining us, an actor. I'm going to come to you, Avantika, because after all, Kamal Haasan is a movie star, a superstar who's turned into a neta. But when you have a release such as this, we were telling our viewers how in 2013, Vishwarupam came out. We played out the visuals of the promo as well. When Vishwarupam came out, there were certain sections of the society, the minority society, who said that our portrayal was not right. Please stop it out. He said, yes, it is the audience. I will bow to what the audience feels. And he apologized, removed certain offending scenes. This time around, why is it so different? Is it because Kamal Haasan now is not just a abhineta, he's now a neta?
See, before being a abhineta or neta, he's a human first. He's a citizen of the country. What has happened to our freedom of speech? Anything that we say is hurting the sentiments of people. You know, people have become so intolerant about everything. You need not scrutinize every little statement or word that you say. Like when he was saying this, he was not, hyper or, outrageous about saying whatever he said. He said it in a jest, and I don't know the details about the history and stuff like that, but there was a senior Kannada actor right in front of him. He didn't object that. Then why are we making such a big fuss out of it? And everything, why is it language? And for he now, because he's a neta also, he's not getting pressurized with whatever is happening. And he wants to stand by whatever he said. Fair enough. If people want to ban him, he's okay with it. He's okay with his film not being released. It's okay. I mean, at least he has got the power to stand by what he has said. So that is fair enough, I think.
Okay, that's very interesting. Avantika Shetty says it's much about nothing. He said that I didn't mean any disrespect. He said I have loved the language of Karnataka. He says I love Kannada. So where is this hate coming from? There were posters to that extent also which came
now,
out. So
like
let me go across to Dr. Nagendra Rangappa. Would you agree? Is it much ado about nothing just because now Kamal Haasan is more than just an abhineta? He is now a politician, which is why the BJP, which is why several other people have a problem with what he does, what he says, if he apologizes, if he doesn't apologize.
See, Kamal Haasan may be a good actor. He's not a linguist or he's not an historian, and is a badly failed politician. He has hurt the sentiments of people many number of times. He is a repeated offender. He has created a situation of disharmony by making such statements in the public. And a person with so much of responsibility on his shoulders as a leader of the political party should have showed more restraint when he's making his comments. I'll quote a few more examples of his repeated offenses and habitual offenses that he has created. In the movie Hey Ram, the way he has portrayed Mahatma Gandhi and he has portrayed himself as a killer of Mahatma Gandhi is in a very bad taste. Then again, I read an article in the Indian Express where he has commented about Mahabharata regarding the role of Draupadi in Mahabharata. He has criticized the book in a very bad way. Then, if you are coming to the other point, he has called the first extremist of India is a Hindu. Then again, in a movie called Punnai Monnan, he is accused of misogyny, where a 16-year-old Rekha was involved in an intimate scene in the movie. And he has made misogynistic remarks about this particular action in his statements. Then again, about the Janu threat that we were,
that freedom
as
of
Hindus,
speech?
which is a sacred
If
threat
he
to us,
has that viewpoint,
many
doesn't this get covered by freedom of speech? Because today the High Court made a very distinction about rights and duties. Dinesh Jotwani, I must come to you for the legal aspects of it, because now there are different suits which are going up to the courts. One of them says that you must ban his film from releasing in Karnataka. He himself has said, I don't have any intention of releasing it unless there is a dialogue. Thug Life may be skipping Karnataka. But should the courts be stepping in about whether or not a film should be banned in a certain state?
See, Meghna, you're right. I mean, the courts were invoked jurisdiction about whether protection should be given when the film is released in Karnataka. It was not about banning it or releasing it. That is not the role. That was not the case before the High Court at all. This role is to be done by the censorship board, if at all there is anything objectionable in the movie right now. But at present, the only thing that the court had to decide whether to give a police protection or not, whether there is a law and order problem or not.
Right.
But I think what Justice Naga Prasanna, who had given these orders and made those observations, he wanted to say that there is a law and order problem caused because of your statement. And now you are seeking a protection.
Right.
You know, even, I mean, two wrong, even if presuming it is wrong, two wrongs don't make, one right. So basically, what I would say that the court does not have, and it is not ruling on whether the film should be released or not released. The court only has to see whether there is a law and order problem or not. As far as the freedom of expression is concerned, there is Article 19(2) of Indian Constitution, which gives you right to express. What the senior actor had said is, he's basically said that, look, what I wanted to say, that all the languages are family. There is a mother and child kind of a relationship, which is a very strong relationship between two languages. This is how he wants to defend it.
Right.
But at the same point of time, if there are some agitations or some in Karnataka, so I think the Honorable Court should have actually ordered with respect to whether they need a protection or not.
Okay, that's very interesting, because now it's been adjourned and that matter is also in abeyance. And Avantika Shetty, and I'm going to come to you. It's not just people in Karnataka, it's not just specific groups. Legal troubles are now mounting because it is the High Court itself, Avantika, which has said that this is your ego talking.
It's very unfortunate that, everything boils down to banning somebody or banning somebody's film. Exactly. There has to be dialogue, right? When you decide for yourself, the other person decides for himself, then there is no communication in between. Then what's the point?
But should there be any curbs in the right? You have the right of speech. You don't have the right to...
Exactly. Right now when I'm talking, earlier I would mince my words and think, oh, should I be right? Will it be taken in a wrong way? Then what's the point of me coming and sitting in front of you and saying whatever I feel? Because everything will be scrutinized. He rightly, like Mr. Dinesh said, he has a freedom of expression. And like he said, the relationship between languages, a mother becomes more important and the child becomes less important. Is it the thing that we're trying to say here? No, right? We are family. We are Indians first. Why do we forget this?
Indians first. It's very interesting. You have Kanni Moi, who just yesterday, of the DMK, of course, has come out and said the national language of India is unity. But look at the language wars. DMK alliance partner seems to have kicked up in this. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I'm running out of time. Sorry, Dr. Narendra Rangappa. Thank you so much, however, for joining us. Dinesh Jotwani as well as Avantika Singh for joining us here on the show. Without a short break, don't go anywhere.